I'm a relative newcomer to Football Manager. FM19 was the first version I really got into. And then FM18 and of course the current version. And there are things about this game that still surprise me. I'm sure old hands would probably have a better idea of what's going on and why. Myself, I don't know. Just strange things are happening, man. Strange things are happening. My name's FM Jellico, and this is the Palace March, episode 22. Well, this is the current table, and this isn't the source of the strange things, to be honest with you. I can tell my kids were at my computer. Everything's all moved around here. After losing to Man United, we were away at Leicester, and we beat them 5-1. This was a very good game for us. Kamara, an 18th minute goal, Gubbles, a brace of goals, Mayoral, a goal, Milvievic, a goal in the 70th minute on a penalty kick. Everybody on the team, with the exception of Tonali, had a really good game. Well, Ajeti was 6-6 as well. It happens. Wilfred Ndidi broke up the clean sheet with a goal in the 37th minute. I really didn't do anything different in this game than I've done in other games in the past. Just for whatever reason, Leicester could not put it together. They had a couple of challenges. As you can see, they had more shots than us, but not as many on target. We had way more fouls than them. The guys were in a very chippy mood today. And the fact that we only had we had 2 yellow cards, Sablik and Benasser. We got away with it, to be fair. There were a couple fouls that probably should have resulted in more yellow cards. But this was a solid team effort. We followed it up by playing Liverpool at home. Liverpool, since the start of the save, has been a top 6 team. They won it the first year. They finished 3rd last year. This year, they are currently in 8th place. They're not having the best season at the moment. And we drew with them 0-0. Not a lot of action in this game. Maybe 1 or 2 highlights, both halves. If I'd live-com this, it would have been very short and very boring. We had 10 shots, 7 on target to their 13 and 4. They had the slight possession advantage. Each side had 2 yellow cards. We had our chances. Riedewald was really good at defensive left back. Santos was also pretty solid. And there were a couple subpar performances. Tonali, again, he's fallen into that trap where, well, it's not a trap so much. I picked him up my first year from Brescia, and he is a midfielder. And not only is he a midfielder, he is an under-21 international, and he played in the Olympic Games this year. So the kid has been playing an awful lot of football. And as a result, he comes back, he'll play 2 games, then he'll need some rest. And then he'll play 2 games, and he'll need some more rest. I'm okay with that. I've got depth in the backfield to cover that. But at the same time, when he's not on the field, I do notice it. 20 years old now, 4-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. If I can get him some playing time and keep him healthy, he will definitely be a 5-star player in no time. Now, the only thing about playing Liverpool is playing them back-to-back. We're playing them in the Carabao 3rd round today. That is not the source of the strange things I was talking about. I had assumed, and we all know what happens when you do that when the transfer window ended and the registration window closed, that was it. But literally, a couple of days after the Man United game, I was able to register Carlo Bartolek and Timmy Sobowale. Timmy Sobowale is the youth player I brought in purely as a prospect. 2-star current ability, 3.5-star potential ability. Not bad. I'm not quite sure why he's topping out at 3.5 stars based on what I'm seeing here. It could be the 2 corner and the 2 finishing, or the 1 finishing and things like that. But physically, he's pretty solid. Mentally, not too bad. Marking and tackling are they're probably below average for this level, but those could be improved. Because I was a complete idiot and loaned out my primary youth backup defensive left back in Jake Kirby, the only 2 defensive left backs I had on the team of any quality that were registered were Riedewald and Vokins, who I had brought in on loan. Vokins is out for the next month, so it's literally Riedewald. I got maybe Kamara or Vakari could play defensive left back. I mean, they certainly have the stats for it. or they certainly have the attributes for it, but they've never, ever played there. And given the run we're on, I don't want someone untested at left back. So I moved Timmy Simbawale. I'm just going to call him Timmy. I just moved Timmy up to the senior squad, expecting him as an under-23 player not to have to worry about registration. Well, he's Republic of Ireland, and he doesn't fall under those rules. So he needed to be registered. And I was really kind of bummed because there is nobody on the free agent market worth any amount of money to bring in on the team and get playing time. And then lo and behold, I'm able to register not only Sobowale, but Bartolek, who is my third choice defensive right back, but he's okay at left back. I'm actually training him over there now. He'll never be any better than he is now, probably, but I was able to register him because Gennaro Ruggio went on loan to Parma. That cleared up a foreign slot. And before you ask, yeah, I did try registering Milanovic Savic, and it wouldn't let me. He's still on an under-23 loan, as it were. Yep, there we go. There was an update to the Yak skin, and for some reason, it didn't keep all of my settings, as it were. So today, we are playing Liverpool in the Carabao. I'm going to set my best 11 for this game, set the reserves, and we will be back with that match in just a bit. Well, today we are hosting Liverpool in the third round of the Carabao. We are playing our 4-3-3. Hennessy in goal, Riedewald, Kamara, Santos, and Bartolek as the defensive back four, Kirby, Tonali, and Ben Nasser as the midfield three, Ajeti, Hahn, and Burkhart up top as the strikers. And that does not strike me as a rotated side, with the exception of maybe Karius in goal. Bartolek. Oh, his shot's deflected. Goes to Tonali. Back out to Bartolek. To Tonali. Evades one. Hits the post. Wilson with a corner kick for Liverpool. Knocked away by Kamara, but goes to Henderson, who sends it back out to Wilson on the left. Kirby dispossesses him. Kicks it forward to Hahn, but it's knocked away by Robertson. De Jong with the ball. Over to Henderson. Long pass to Gomez on the right. Drives forward. Holds it up. I guess takes a shot? Throw in. Gomez. Knocked away by Riedewald. Back to Gomez. He sends it to Henderson. To Wijnaldum. Back out to Gomez. To Henderson. Holding at the corner of the box. Dispossessed by Kirby. Passes it up towards Burkhart, but it's knocked away. Benasser to Tonali. Well, Burkhart can't control it. Karius sends it up to Robertson now. To Lallana. To De Jong. To Robertson. Three Palace players chasing him. Henderson taps it up to De Jong. Back to Henderson. To Wijnaldum. And his shot skies over the crossbar. Kirby's had some really good plays the first half. We're just going to have to pull him off because he's shattered, and I think he just let in that goal. Okay. Yeah, he let in that goal. Okay. Well, halftime, the De Jong goal has Liverpool up by 1. Other than that, they've had 10 shots, 3 on target to our 6 and 2, but they've had a huge possession advantage. But as long as they're not scoring, they can have all the possession they want. Now we've got Linetti on for Kirby. Tried giving a lot of my first teamers at least some rest for this game. And this is Hennessy's first senior team action in quite a while. Benasser with the free kick and just to the left. I'm not saying Milivojevic would have hit that, but he might have. Gomez, back to Karius. He sends it forward towards Lallana. Oh, nice first touch. Drives forward, holds it up. Back to Robertson. Corner of the box to Henderson. Back to Robertson, blows by the defender there, De Jong. And his shot is high and right. Milivojevic is going to replace Benasser. Give it another few minutes and see what happens here. Wow, all my strikers are having subpar games. We're going to bring Ajeti off and bring on Mayoral. Go to the attack as well. 5 minutes left. Come on, guys. Robertson with a throw-in to Henderson. Back to Robertson. Oh, the ball ends up with Woodburn, who sends it back to Henderson. To Wijnaldum, who's being shadowed. He taps out to Gomez on the right. Centers it to Lallana. Well, I don't think he was dispossessed. Gomez lost the ball. And that's the game. Well, the Dijon goal was everything they needed to win. And we're out of the Carabao again. And I'm almost positive I told the board we'd get at least to the 6th round for that. But in our defense, we haven't really played any weak teams in the Carabao. And of course, we got Fulham coming up in 4 days. Let's check something out here. Yeah, they wanted us to reach the quarterfinal, and we got knocked out in the 3rd round. And we played Fulham and Liverpool, who are both Premier League teams. As you can see, we're on a really good run. We've only lost the one game in league, and that was to Man United, who's currently 2nd. If we look at the table, we are holding in 3rd place on 17 points. So I think as long as we maintain this fast start, we're aiming for European football this year. As much as I would love Champions League, I don't know that that's going to happen. But top 6 finish, that's what we're looking for. I think we will come back for the Halloween game at Newcastle. No goals scored in 2 games. That's a bit concerning. But the fact that it was against Liverpool in both those games, I don't know what to think, to be honest with you. We've played Liverpool twice. They scored a goal, and they've won 1 game. I guess that's kind of a victory, but we're not getting any points from today, that's for sure. Although the draw in the Premier League game was nice. It would have been nice to beat them here as well. I think maybe they just wanted a little revenge for the fact they couldn't beat us last time. Guardiola has the boys a bit riled up. But a decent break before we come back for Newcastle. A couple quality teams in there in Southampton and Tottenham. I think if we can get 10 points out of the next 5 games, I think we'll be doing well. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name is FM19. I thank you for watching.